Will this be your first senior? All right. I just want to prep you that this year will be faster than any year that you have had in high school, that your kids have been in high school. So hold on tight. I tell that to the kids, and they don't really believe me, but when May comes around, they will acknowledge that, yes, high school went fast, and this year will go the fastest. And I just encourage you to get involved, appreciate every moment. My youngest graduated high school last year, and my wife and I are in withdrawals, not knowing what to do with each other. So appreciate each day. Senior year should be a lot of fun. We had class meetings the other day, and I talked to the seniors. If your child is thinking of going to a 4-year school, they need to be applying by Halloween. That's kind of what we tell them. And that's when the early application windows close. And that's really what they should be targeting if they're thinking of a 4-year school. I'm available anytime throughout the day. If you have questions, please contact the high school, and I'll be happy to do my best to answer your questions. But once again, thank you for coming tonight. I look forward to working with you this year, and before you know it, we will see you out on the field at commencements. So thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Boziak.
Hi, I'm going to keep this as brief as possible, but I do just want to say congratulations to you to getting your seniors this far. I know quite a bit has gone into that. I am dealing with all things yearbook, and for the seniors, different things we're going to talk about are portraits, ads, and senior features, and the composite as well. I also created a little infographic. It was on the table with the big yellow buy a yearbook sign in the center of the compass. So grab one of those so you don't have to worry about taking pictures of this or dates. I have all of it on there for you. But we use Prestige. We have now for decades for our senior portraits. What's really nice about that is it's easy for you and it's easy for us in yearbook. They will send me your seniors' portraits directly. We are having them come to the school on October 28th. And it is the only way to be included on the senior composite is to have Prestige take your child's photo. Oops, clicking too fast here. The last day to be photographed at Prestige and appear in the yearbook is November 15th. And then you'll have 2 weeks to select your pose from then. That's the composite. It's not our composite, but an example of a composite. And what we do in the yearbook class is that we'll sort these and get them out to your seniors in May before they leave. And like I said, Prestige makes this for us, and only seniors who have their photograph taken at Prestige are on it. If you choose not to go to Prestige and have your photo taken, or have them take your photo here at the school on October 28th, we'll use the school ID portrait. We want to get as many seniors in as we can. Or you can use a different photographer. I just request that you get that to me by December 13th. There's a submission on our yearbook website, or you can give it to me on a flash drive or email it to me. Just sometimes you have to be careful with email. It changes, it'll compress the size and so forth. So I just want to make sure that we get the right format for the yearbook. Our senior ads, this is the best part. Making the little ads for the seniors. So we invite friends, family, and any other loved one to purchase and create an ad for seniors. Some seniors have 2 or 3 ads, some have 1, some have none. So it's just an option for senior parents. It's not a requirement none of this is actually, I should say. However, we do sell them, and it does help with the cost of the yearbook program in general. The revenue goes directly back to paying that bill and keeps the yearbook price that it is now. You can buy and create your ads at jostens.com. We'll be selling them through February 15th. And here's the different sizes. We go from a full page down to an 1/8 page. And as you're creating these, you'll upload photos and add your own text. If after the fact, if there's something that you can't do on your end, if you can contact me, I mean, honestly, before the end of January would be preferred, not at the end of the due date on February 13th. However, contact me and I can add additional things on my end. So if there's anything special, like your child commits to a college and you want that on there, just reach out to me and I will work my best to get you whatever it is that you want. Some other fun things that we do the mock elections, which those are self-explanatory. That information will come out after homecoming. First, we want to get through all that voting. And then we also do a senior feature section that seniors, they usually choose to put one of their, like outside, you could tell, like one of their outside photos, and they have questions they can answer. These are some examples from last year, and it's just a really fun section for the seniors. Information about that will also come out after homecoming, but basically we just have where you can upload the photo and the text. You can do it, your senior can do it. I'll send out reminders to you as well because I know the seniors do get busy. This is how you can find the yearbook website on the Anchor Bay High School website. Please reach out to me if you have any questions about anything regarding yearbook. I'm happy to help you. Thank you. And I'm going to pass the mic now to Mrs. Anderson, the Student Activities Coordinator. Sweaty.
Okay, thank you. First off, it's my first year as Student Activities Coordinator, and I am so thrilled and so happy to be able to take this on and make this the best year for you and your seniors. So I already have so many ideas brewing, so many things happening. I've been very busy, but so far the feedback I've been getting from some of the seniors so far is pretty incredible. They're very happy, and I'm going to try to keep it that way. But here are some tentative dates. My only thing with, sorry, let me go back. It's weird looking at it from this angle. My only thing is, again, tentative. Most of these are set, though. I have been busy making sure I have these with our Anchor Bay name on them for all of these events, okay? So you can see May 10th is our senior prom at Zuccaro. Time to come on that because I still have to narrow down those details, but I wanted that in here for that. Tuesday, the 20th of May through Wednesday, May 21st, that's when we do our senior exams. I don't know if any of you were familiar with what we did last year. So we had exams on Tuesday and Wednesday of the seniors' final week. And then on Friday, or on Thursday, which would have originally been their last hour exams, we actually make that a super fun day, but an optional day that they can come back to school and we do a lip dub. Okay, so their actual technical last day is May 22nd, but they will have finished their school academic career here on the 21st. The 22nd, they come back and they do a lip dub. If you're not familiar with what a lip dub is, we have it on YouTube from last year, and it's when we snake around the whole school and we lip sing and all the groups are involved and it's really, really fun. And last year the kids really, really seemed to enjoy it. So we're going to try to pull that off again this year. The senior all-night party is going to be at Dave & Buster's Utica that same day, Thursday, May 22nd. And then Thursday, May 29th is graduation at the Tar Stadium at 7 p.m. There will be only one ceremony and each senior will receive 6 tickets. Okay, so that is that. Also, this whole PowerPoint will be on the Student Activities website. That's a separate website off the homepage. So if you go to the Anchor Bay School District homepage, then go to the high school and then scroll down to the left, there's a Student Activities tab, and this is all on there. I also added a lot of things for homecoming on there. So senior all-night party. Let's talk a little bit about this. So I am looking for volunteers to help me make this the best senior all-night party we can possibly have. So in order to do that, I need some committees formed. So overall, I am going to be sort of like the umbrella to the committees, but I'm looking to form these committees. So if you are, or if you're interested in being any head of these committees, part of these committees, let me know, because I need fundraising, donations, entertainment. That's like the psychic and the hypnotist and all the things that they do at Dave & Buster's other than just the video games. And then volunteers. I need parent volunteers there that night of, just to make sure our students stay safe. So if you would like to be a part of any of these committees, reach out to me. Committee dates to be decided as we go on, but I really think we have so many valuable resources here in our community. Why not? Maybe you know somebody who can do something really cool for our students at this party. Okay, so you guys know, all of our minds put together, we can make this a really great all-night party for the kids. And then also, we have fundraising coming for the seniors. So I linked up with this fundraiserblankets.com. And what they're going to do is they're going to make design A for us over there in the top left. And they're 60 by 70 inch blankets. And they're going to be $25 each, and they're fleece and they're huge. And I almost wish we would have had them for the senior sunrise because sitting out there, but we will have them for senior sunset, football games. And if kids sell 10 of them, they get a free all-night party ticket. Okay, these will be coming out. I just placed the order for these today, but I'm really excited because I think it's going to be something that the kids can keep, bring on with them to college, and also hand down to someone who may be coming up later. I also made sure that it doesn't say Anchor Bay Tars, it says just Anchor Bay. So if you have a younger sibling or child in any other grade, you can still benefit from the use of this. So I'm really excited to get one. My kids go to Romeo, and they do this in Romeo, and they're awesome. They're awesome, and the school spirit of just having them around is actually so beneficial for everybody. Okay? All right, so here is my information. This, again, is plastered all over that student activities website, which I told you about earlier. So if you go to the Anchor Bay School District High School Student Activities webpage link, it's all on there. Reach out to me if you have any questions about anything. I'm in room S206, so if your student needs to come see me about anything, I am all about the activities. Think Anderson, think activities, okay? I am here for your student to make sure that they have the best time here at Anchor Bay High School, okay? So I'm going to hand it on over. Anyway, email me. I'm there. I'm always on my email looking to go. Yeah? All right. Catch you later. Oh, and now we're going to have the Anchor Bay Educational Foundation scholarships. Free money, y'all.
Thank you.
Oh, you don't need
I have a script, so I'm going to stand behind the podium. So good evening, parents of the class of 2025. My name is Diane, and I'm here to talk to you about free money for your student. The Anchor Bay Community Foundation was established 25 years ago with a mission to offer grants and scholarships for the Anchor Bay community. Our all-volunteer board of directors oversees an endowment of over $2 million. We administer multiple programs in the community, such as the Justin Mello Kid Print program, the Barbara Richards Magic Wand Fund. She donates to bring smiles to kids who need them. The Musili and Hoover Fund, they provide tutoring, library programs, all things related to literacy, along with many other grants for our schools, supplies and equipment, as well as for senior citizens in our community. But I'm not here to solicit donations, although they're always welcome, but quite the opposite. I'm here to make sure that you are aware of our largest venture, which is providing scholarships to our Anchor Bay students. Last spring, the foundation provided over $70,000 to Anchor Bay 2024 graduates alone. So just the class of 2024 received $70,000 from the foundation. Our scholarships are awarded to a wide variety of students, even those who are not planning to attend a four-year university. We have trade scholarships that assist with expenses such as tools or certification fees, as well as those for our students planning to attend a two-year college, or perhaps your student will seek a special certification such as cosmetology, web design, or X-ray technology. We did have 2 scholarships last year that went unclaimed. They were in the amount of over $3,000 because there were no applicants at all. So that's a shame, and I really hope that you encourage your students to apply for any scholarship that they possibly may be eligible for. So we talked about dates and timelines. Our scholarships will open on our website in January. So you can peruse and search and look at the very long list of scholarships that we have. And the deadline to apply is in April, end of April-ish. Some people want it a little earlier, some want it a little bit later. Every application requires a little bit different information about your child or your student. Some want an essay, some don't. Some want a 3.5 or higher, some don't. A lot don't. So there is a scholarship for everyone. So, scholarship night happens in April at the end of the school year. It's the highlight for our foundation. In fact, we do have a Facebook page, and you can see the multiple anchor-based students that were receiving scholarships last year. You'll see some pictures of kids who received more than one scholarship because there weren't a lot of applicants for some of them. So we want more kids to apply. We want to give the money away. So I do have a table set up outside. You can grab a card with our website. There's also a donor form, but I didn't bring those for you to donate, although, like I said, you can always donate. But there's a QR code that takes you straight to our website, and there's also a list of all of our grants and funds and scholarships, by category. So like arts, technology, music, dance. There's a dance scholarship. So feel free to stop by, grab whatever you want. There's free pencils. And that's it. I'm Diane. So go Lions, and more importantly, go Tars. And I'm going to pass it off to our friend from Jostens. I think his name is Mike. Thank you. It was scary.
Good evening. All right. I know you've been here for a while. You had work early in the morning. Probably, if there's any students here, you had practice after school. I know some parents I was talking to brought pizza because they knew it was going to be a late night. I saw one couple who they were sharing pretzels as they were changing classes. So it's really a testament to you as parents. You've given so much to your kids to get them this far. It's really not, for many of you, wasn't that much of an ask to give one more evening, but thank you. All right. First of all, I want to thank you for coming. I have just a question. Raise your hand if you have had a senior graduate already, because I know I've got some returners. Man, awesome. How many of y'all, this is your first time? All right, my hearts are with you. Those other people who raised their hands first, seek them out. They can help through this process, but also, as Mr. McKenzie was saying, making sure that that after they go across that stage, what it is for families. So today, I'm going to go through a lot of different information. I'm going to share the most important things, the things that you need to know as a family, as a parent. Some things will be different from years past. I'm going to ask that you do a few things for me, and I'm going to give you the steps to be prepared for graduation when it comes to us, Jostens, so that May 29th really goes well for you and for your families, and you get the most out of this year. My name is Jason Phelps. I've had the opportunity to serve families for 26 years through this next step, the step that you're going through. So it truly is my pleasure to be here. I was talking to some individuals earlier. So for 25 years, I was just helping and serving. This past year, when my oldest child graduated and crossed over the stage, as the kids say, it hit differently. So I see things a lot differently now. All the things that it's taken for you as a parent to get them to this step, all the things, the early mornings, the late nights, all the practices, the cold meals that you probably warmed up for them, and they didn't even realize it. Graduation on May 29th. Seniors, if you're in here, it's not just about you. It is about all the people who helped you get here. I can only imagine the challenge of 6 tickets for graduation, but that's okay because to celebrate as a community what these kids have done, to celebrate as a community for what y'all as parents and guardians have done, to be together is the most important thing. It's not easy. Before we start and before I get into all the details of what you need to have for graduation, how you order it, when you need to order it by, I do have a short video. And please forgive me. Usually I'm talking directly to seniors. This is a great and rare opportunity to be able to talk directly to parents. Thank you for giving me your time. Before I get into everything else, watch a short video. Start thinking about what May 29th will be like, the journey that is taken to get there. And then I'll get into all the business that you need to know. Got to make sure the sound works. I checked everything. Technology. 1 second. Alec, is sound going to work tonight? Aha, if I do my part. All right. I don't know if y'all have had the opportunity to meet Alec. He's a graduate. Let's see if I do this right. All right. Do we see a school bus? Let's see if we hear a school bus.
On our first day of kindergarten,
And through our earliest years of school, everything was a first.
every day was a new adventure.
And then came middle school. We had to figure out who we were,
Push our limits
try to fit in.
and take on new challenges.
It was an awkward time.
But guess what? We survived.
Think about where we are now.
Our senior year is finally here, and it's going to be a year full of lasts.
Don't be sad that all of this will be over soon.
Be happy that it happened.
Because so many new firsts
Are about to begin.
Parents, you know, and if you've been through it before, time passes so very quickly. There's a lot of steps that you have to take, seniors and parents, before you actually get to cross that stage. And I know no one here takes it for granted. Life is a gift. And we're going to click through that. So my job is to make sure you have all the information to be prepared for you and for your family and for your senior. So I've broken it down to really, let's just say it's 2 steps. I thought of the top 10 list, but y'all are tired and y'all want to go home, so I broke it down to 2. There's 2 very important things that I'm going to ask for you. Number 1 is we need to stay connected. In just a moment, I'm going to ask you to share some information so we can communicate directly about important deadlines and when things are coming up. In just a moment, then, of course, we're going to talk about what you need to order, and make sure you order by the group order deadline so that things will come in on time as a class and so that we have the opportunity to serve you in the right way. We all work best with deadlines, and so we have some I'm going to share in just a minute, and I'm going to tell you why. So, of course, step 1. I know a lot of times you tell your students, your children to put their phones away. I'm going to be the one to tell you to, if you would, take out your phone. Now, usually it only takes students about 30 seconds to do this because they're much faster on their phone than we are, and I speak for myself. But if you would, please share your information so that we can communicate to you and your student about important things that are coming up throughout this senior year. We'll send text message reminders. We'll send emails. We know how busy you are, so we're going to help the school with that lift of making sure. And I'm going to give you, I started a little bit late, but we're going to give you about 1 minute and 30 seconds. And if time passes before you get to the opportunity, I will tell you, or if you can't scan it from where you're sitting, I did put that QR code on your envelope as well. This is going to take you to Jostens Alerts. It was kind of funny a year ago when I did this, and my daughters just sent me a text and said, "You know what to do," and just a picture of the same QR code, just because I was here, but it's really important. So just take a moment, and just like I do when I'm meeting with the seniors, whenever you're done, just turn your phones face down. I'll know you're done, and we'll move on to the next part. I just saw that list of dates that Ms. Anderson put out for all the student activities. That's a lot to remember. We're going to keep it simple. We'll let you know about important dates before you get there. Just a show of hands, who's still working? Just a show of hands. All right. I know we still got time on the clock. We're fine. All right. If you haven't had the opportunity to complete that, maybe it's the signal that is here, or just please make sure you do it tonight, and or after you leave, after you get home, and that way we can stay connected. That's the easy part. Step 2 is you have some decisions to make about how you want to celebrate this year with your senior, for your family, and to really recognize them. There's a lot that's going on. I'm going to tell you what you have to have for graduation. I'm going to tell you the most popular items and things that most seniors and their families like to have. But I'm going to ask you to make sure that you place your order for the group order deadline by September the 17th. Because what we're going to do is there's a lot of what we call celebration items, things that seniors like to have to really enjoy the senior year now. We're coming back here on October 7th to distribute it to the senior class. Now I'm going to go over the details in just a minute, but these are the two most important dates, and don't worry, I'm going to put them up on one slide at the very end. But those two most important dates are September 17th. Please make sure you have your order placed by then so that we can deliver some of the items, the celebration items, to your seniors October 7th during lunch, during the Jostens Senior Day. These are some of the celebration items that have been most popular. There's new designs for the class of 2025. There's a lot of different options. You're going to find that there's two categories where you're going to receive things. The things that you receive here in October at the Jostens Senior Day, and of course we'll have a spring delivery for some of the products that we will not have there, but all that will be communicated with you. Make sure that you place your order now so that your student can get some of their items on October 7th and start enjoying them right now. When you order now, you get the best pricing throughout the entire year. You're going to find out that there's some items you'll receive, and of course it's one less thing that you and your senior have to worry about. There's a long list of the senior to-do items. Take care of it now, and then we'll take care of the rest. There's many different payment opportunities. Of course, you can pay in full, or you can make payments, or whatever it is that you choose, based upon what you and your family would like to do to celebrate this year. Now, these are the required items to participate in graduation. Everyone must be dressed appropriately in their cap, gown, tassel, and their medallion or medal. You're going to find that there's a couple different ways to order this. You'll see them in all the packages. It's already included, or you can, there's just a lot of different ways that you can order it. But those are the required items. If you didn't get a packet, raise your hand and make sure that you get one. That's my fault because you were sitting on this side and I was talking and I left my post, but Dawn did a great job. So make sure I give you an envelope before you go. It has the pictures and the images, but all ordering is online at jostens.com. When you go to our website, there are a lot of different packages. You get to sit down with your student and make decisions about what you would like to have. You will see that in every package you get the required items, but also there is a savings or free items in each of the packages. This is all on our website at jostens.com. I'm going to briefly go through these so you'll be familiar when you get to the website and introduce you to some things. You'll see that in all these packages you get the things that your student must have, the things that most parents want to have to announce their graduation, and there's discounts. The bigger the package, of course, the bigger the discount. It's just the way that it's bundled together. Again, for seniors, these are a few of the celebration items. They'll come individually boxed, and we'll hand them out and distribute them on that Jostens Senior Day of October the 7th. I'm going to start with the biggest, the I Want It All package, the ultimate package. It has the most. It has almost, not everything, but almost all that we offer. This ultimate package comes with 50 of your official graduation announcements, everything to send them out with that formal invitation. You get some next step cards free. You get, of course, your required items. And then everything that you're going to see that we put in these big gold, and the top gold there, the celebration items, those things will be coming in the fall. Down bottom, of course, those are the free items. We also pictured them here. So let's talk about your official graduation announcements. As we were talking earlier, it's taken a journey. It's taken a lot of people to get them there. As they say, it takes a village, right? There are people who have watched your child grow up, who have supported you, who have supported them, and now's the time to announce this biggest day. We, of course, have your official graduation announcements, which are those still engraved, highest level of stationery. And you also have the option, if you would like to get what we call the next step photo cards. You may be familiar with them, but in this ultimate package, some of those come free. Now, when you announce your graduation, and I have a short video that sometimes I surprise myself with, but when you announce the graduation, what traditionally happens? People send them what? I was going to say gifts, but you're right. People want to celebrate with you. This past year, and I know Dawn's tired, she's been talking to me all day, and I've talked to some friends already, or made some friends. It's been amazing because my daughter, our turn from when she graduated at the beginning of June to where she went to her next step was really quickly. I remember what that felt like just a few months ago as we dropped her off at the United States Air Force Academy. And when she did, she was messaging me after she got out of basic. Our friends and family had been sending her things to support her because she had sent these out before she had graduated. People want to support them. It's time to celebrate. So those announcements, there's a lot of different choices. Here's a short video about how you can pull them all together for that formal announcement. And that's my fault. So these next step photo cards, or these will come, you'll get 10 of these free in that package, and then a couple others. You can always add more if you'd like. But they have the official and custom announcement and school engraving for Anchor Bay. Here's my advice. Some of you already know have done this, those who raised your hand. Make a list. The average across the United States was 35 last year. The average senior sent out 35. You may need more or you may need less. Make your list so that you know how many to order by the 17th. I suggest to add 2 or 3 more because there's someone you probably left off your list. And this may affect which package or how you order. So make your list between now and the weekend. Make sure you order by the 17th. In that biggest package, you get 50 of those custom announcements. You're going to get some photo and everything to send them out, like your return address labels. If you've done this before, we did it. It was really easy to pull them all together there in the spring when it was really busy with graduation planning, graduation party planning. You get next step photo cards. You get those that are offered free there. Of course, we suggest for those students, if they do get a gift, money, then make sure that you thank everyone and send them a note. They're going to get choice of keepsake tassels, the mini tassel keyring in the school colors, a choice of headwear, the 2-pack of senior t-shirts. These will be here on October the 7th. If you order them, they come in this biggest package and several other packages. Senior shorts, the pullover hoodie, to complete the outfit with their sweatpants, the senior bag, the key ring, and the diploma frame. All of this comes together in that biggest ultimate package, and the cap and gown is free along with the senior hoodie and some of those next step photo cards. That's the biggest package. Now, if you don't need 40 announcements, check out the platinum package. If you don't need 50, it drops down to 40 announcements. You still get your cap, gown, and tassel and your pullover hoodie free, but it's less announcements. There's no photo cards in that. You can add them, and no diploma frame. The graduate package, we're scaling down, comes with just 30 announcements. No photo cards, no diploma plaque, but you still get a lot of those celebration items on October the 7th, and your 2 t-shirts and your cap and gown are free in that package. Drops down to the TARS package. This has been the most popular because it comes with 25 announcements. You still get your cap and gown free. You still get a lot of these accessories, but there's no hoodie, there's no sweatpants, no senior shorts, but you can add anything to it. The essential package only comes with 15 announcements if you just want to announce and send out just 15. If you're choosing not to announce your child's graduation, we do have 2 packages of the celebration items, the Celebrate package and the Basic package, where they will get a lot of those items that they will be receiving on October 7th. Between now and the 17th, sit down, discuss it, look at it. If you have questions, please let us know. Make sure you get that packet. Simply go to jostens.com to place your order. You'll choose, when you go to jostens.com, you'll choose Anchor Bay. You'll choose what you'd like to order and set up how you'd like to make those payments. October 7th is that big date, because September 17th is your group order deadline. We'll be here on October 7th to deliver those items to your seniors. And if they have not ordered their graduation ring yet, you can do that right there at jostens.com as well. We have a great designer, and we still have a few ring packets with the ring sizer if you want to see us afterwards. Again, I told you it's just 2 steps. Make sure you place your order by the 17th. Be ready for graduation. Make sure you place that order by the 17th so you can be there. If you want to take one photo, this is the one with the 2 dates on it. I suggest you take that. But we will send you a reminder if you signed up for those updates about all these important dates, and of course our deliveries in the spring. I'll give you just a moment. I see some cameras still out. And before I go, I have to say I told you it's just 2 steps, right? I wasn't good at math. There's a third one. There's a third step. If any of you know, if you've been through this before, this year goes by so quickly with a lot of last. And as Mr. McKenzie said, I'm still recovering from watching my daughter pack up her childhood home, say goodbye to her cat, and start that next step. I wish I'd slow down just a little bit. Enjoy this year. Even when they're aggravating you, enjoy them this year. Make the most of it. For those of you who've gone before, I'm taking advice on how to get used to having a little bit more empty house. Yeah, I would love to have a conversation, but no, it's a celebration every time a child crosses the stage. So before I wrap it up, I have one more video for you. Parents, I want to thank you again for coming out tonight. It's been great to be here with you. Any seniors here and parents, I want to be one of the first ones to tell you, as a member class of 2025 and as a parent, congratulations. If there's anything we can do, please let us know. See us afterwards. Give us a call. We will look forward to serving you and your students. And I will tell you this, on May 29th, 2025, I'll be thinking about each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a wonderful and safe year. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much. And Alec, thank you for being such a host here in the auditorium.